It's an important day for the general classification. You will have to be there.
Hello and welcome to all. This stage is a key rendezvous for the general classification favourites. With the Col de la Biche, the Grand Colombier and the Mont du Chat, there are no less than 3 all-category climbs on the menu. With a total of 4,600 metres of vertical gain, there's no doubt that this stage is crucial in the fight for the yellow jersey.
Okay, I'll protect him.
There will be no observation round today. The riders will be in the thick of it from the first kilometre, with the successive climbs of the Côte de Nerol and the Col de Berentin. 2 difficulties classified as third category. He's trying to bridge the gap.
They're pulling the peloton. He must be interested in the stage win, because his teammates are setting the pace for the peloton.
He's a good puncher. You must keep a close eye on him on short climbs.
He doesn't seem to want to let you have more of a lead, and his teammates are pushing hard. It's going to be a game of cat and mouse. You're the biggest threat to the yellow jersey at the front of the race.
The next difficulty is listed as a Category 4. There will be only 1 point to be scored towards the best climber classification.
Breakaway threatens the overall standings. He's decided to get his guys to put their foot down. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. For the polka dot jersey, it's your teammate who's best placed amongst those at the front of the race. When going downhill, the aerodynamic position is useful to increase speed without expending energy. Teammate is beginning to lose touch. After the summit, it doesn't drop away immediately. But once the descent has begun, you'll very quickly be at the foot of the Grand Colombier. I'll put in a big acceleration. Okay, but I won't be very effective because I'm full out. Okay, I'll consume a feed. Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. Okay, I'll wait for you. His teammates are managing the time gap to allow you no more of a lead. Probably with their eye on the overall standings.
The ascent of the Grand Colombier has begun, a climb that could do some serious damage.
Guys, the most difficult percentages are next. Courage. It's the same for everybody. It's the Yellow Jerseys team that's taking on the chase of the breakaway. You were first over the top of the climb. That's good.
The intermediate sprint is approaching, but there is little chance that the candidates for the green jersey will be able to score points at this stage of the race.
His teammates are riding to protect the jersey.
Before beginning the final all-category pass, the riders must first scale the Côte de Jongieu, classified as third category. The Mont du Chat, with its 9 kilometers of slope at an average of over 10%, will surely decide the day. Even if the finish is not at the top, it will be difficult to make up ground on the descent leading into Chambéry.
Attack behind you! Reduce speed a bit, otherwise you'll hit the wall. He takes the virtual lead of the overall standings. The yellow jersey was in danger, but he's once again leading the overall standings. You're 2 kilometers from the summit. Go on, another push!
Vas-y, vas-y, ça monte.
Plus vite, plus vite, plus vite. Go, 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 go. Allez.
Allez, on donne tout. Continue comme ça. Continue comme ça. Ouais, continue comme ça.
We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up. You were first over the top of the climb. That's good. He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standings.
The lead rider has 1 minute 30 on the favourites. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey.
Okay, but I won't be very effective because I'm full out. Come on. It goes up a bit, and then it's all flat. You can handle it. Go. You're going to win.
Watch out, there's an attack at the head of the peloton.
You have 30 seconds lead on the yellow jersey.
The red pennant is in sight for the front of the race.
This is the last kilometer. Go, go. One more effort.
The lead rider has 30 seconds on the favourites.
Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy to attack. You seem to be running on empty. Lift your foot if you don't want to blow up.
Ladies and gentlemen, applaud him loudly. He is he will climb onto the podium.
Congratulations for this win, guys. Our chances of victory were virtually nil. This is an outstanding performance. You beat all the favorites. Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Without any particular difficulty along the road, the sprinters won't hesitate to put their teammates to work. And there's little doubt that today's stage win will be fought out in a sprint.
We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up. The yellow jersey has got his team riding early to manage the time gap.
The breakaway's widening the gap, but there's nobody who's a threat to the overall standings.
He's the best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway. At the front, he's the best placed for the green jersey. He's the best placed rider in the climber standings amongst the breakaway. He's the fastest sprinter in the leading group.
The breakaway's widening the gap, but there's nobody who's a threat to the overall standings.
He's the fastest sprinter in the leading group. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race. His teammates have positioned themselves at the head of the peloton. They will no doubt manage the gap so as to finish in a sprint. Flat stages. Little wonder that they're not shown in their entirety on TV.
The breakaway's losing ground. Ranked 4th category, the next King of the Mountain summit will earn 1 point for the rider who's in front at the top.
Here's the positions over the last climb. The head of the race is 5 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. Up the pace, guys, to prepare for the intermediate sprint. Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint. Watch out. You're not going to be able to attack for much longer. He's got his team riding to set up a sprint finish. This is not the time to hang around at the back of the peloton. He's got his team riding to set up a sprint finish. This is not the time to hang around at the back of the peloton. got his team riding to set up a sprint finish. This is not the time to hang around at the back of the peloton.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
10 kilometers from the finish for the men in the lead. They can believe it's possible.
Bunched peloton. With less than 3 kilometers to go, the final sprint is taking shape. The lead-out men are in place, and the sprinters will soon move into action. The red pennant. The sprint is on. Today's victory is for a sprinter.
Last kilometer. You've got to sprint.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome him warmly. We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. He tops the standing.
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. I hoped that we'd play a leading role, but from that to win this stage, you have put in a superb performance.